more can I say?
Top Billin.
Yo, Top Billin to ya. All right, y'all, back at it again, talking about the Seattle Seahawks, focusing on a position that's near and dear to my heart and a player that I like. Man, probably, I would have to say, man, he might be my favorite free safety in the league right now, at least guys who are charged with closing off the middle of the field, playing that single high safety role, such a hard position to play, and people just do not understand the difficulty in being able to play that position. Not a lot of people have success at it, and this guy's had some success at it at the very least. But my man Quandre Diggs, if you think about the Seattle Seahawks, right? I know they play a lot of that cover three with the single high safety and everything like that, but the type of pass rush that they may have this year with the addition of, I still can't say his name. I don't want to jinx it. I'm sorry. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? If you follow your own team, you should know what I'm talking about. And then the re-signing of Carlos Dunlap and Ben Mayowa and all the guys that they have already on the team. Woo-wee. They be able to get that organic pressure. And you think about the safety tandem that they have, or the duo between Diggs and Jamal Damn Adams, one of the best talents in the league, and all-pro safety. And it's funny. Covering the Seattle Seahawks last season, and thinking about the type of ire that Jamal Adams drew from people, shit was mind-boggling, right? I think Seattle eats its own children, right? They on that Mike Tyson shit, right? I remember that shit. Mike Tyson was like, man, I wish one of you guys had children, man, so I could eat them. Everybody's like, I ain't gonna lie though, I mess with anybody in the world. I ain't messing with Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? If I had kids and he wanted to eat my children, I'd be like, hey, which one? You want my son, my daughter, both. You're gonna do a buffet. I ain't messing with Mike Tyson, but you guys be out there eating your own children, man, because Quandre Diggs was getting a lot of flack, and so was Jamal Adams, and all they both did was be named to the Pro Bowl. Imagine that, 2 Pro Bowl safeties from one team. And Jamal Adams missed some games, but being able to use him with the fabricated pressure, if they can get more organic pressure, maybe play more of a balanced shell back there, evolve the scheme a little bit. They had some success with the balanced shell there, but I know my man Pete Carroll, granddaddy himself, he's going to do his thing there, and I expect the Seattle's defense to start the way it finished last season. So we shall see. If that defense is up to snuff, you already know what the offense is going to do. Good luck trying to stop that shit, what they got going on with some of the additions that they have going on, and then the new style of offense there. Ooh, man. Seattle could very well come out of the NFC, win the Super Bowl, but we shall see. It's going to be a tough road to hoe. These cats out there in the NFC, even in their own division, is going to be tough. So I can't wait to see it play out that way. But, man, focusing on Quandre Diggs and at the free safety position, the type of range that this kid has, how he's built, right? He's like 5'9", 200-something pounds, very much like my guy, one of my all-time favorite free safeties who also had a very similar skill set. Obviously, he was a better player, right? To me, Earl Thomas has Hall of Fame type skills. Quandre Diggs has to show himself to be in that vein right there, but he's a very good player in his own right. But Earl Thomas, I put up there with my all-time favorite free safety from the Baltimore Ravens, Ed Reed. Earl Thomas and Ed Reed, shit, I got both their jerseys. I got both their Baltimore Ravens jerseys, obviously. All kinds of Earl Thomas shit, man. That's my dude right there. I still wish he was playing. But, hey, man, it'll make me tear up, man. I want to see Earl Thomas out there. Somebody sign Earl Thomas, please. Pretty please. But the type of physicality that he would bring to a single high safety position. You know, Jamal Adams is a physical player. Them boys out there hitting. Quandre Diggs might be the hardest hitter on Seattle's team, and that's saying a lot because they got some guys out there. Bobby Wagner is on this damn team, so think about that. Diggs is physical, instinctual. He has great hands. Now, he's at a position, right, where, to me, you have to be able to make some plays on the ball. You just have to. You can't be out there. There's another guy that I really like from the Baltimore Ravens, plays free safety. More of a strong safety type to me, but we shall see. Maybe he grows into that role of being able to play a little single high himself. Deshaun Elliott, that dude can hit. Him and Quandre Diggs be hitting. I challenge people to show me or to bring to me their favorite free safeties who you think is physical like those guys. Earl Thomas had that. Ed Reed would light your ass up too. Quandre Diggs and Deshaun Elliott be lighting folks up for sure there. So let me know who's out there hitting hard, and we'll put them on the all-stew softener team. Top billing all-stew softener team there. So some dudes who can hit hard at the free safety position for you guys watching from other fan bases there. But I love what I see from Quandre Diggs. He didn't force turnovers like he did the first season, right, making plays on the ball, but he was Johnny on the spot, and his hands are so butter that he was just in the right time at the right place a lot of times and still came up with 5 interceptions. So imagine that. He's still turning the ball over, and people were making kind of, you know what I'm saying? I heard people talking about they wish they had different free safety and stuff, and I'm like, wow, this shit is crazy. But I don't know, man. Matter of fact, man, let's go ahead and just get into it and see what my dude is all about. All right, here we go. 5'9", 197 pounds. He's 28 years old from Houston, Texas. So he's at a pretty good age, man. He'll be able to perform at a high level for the next however many years. You see, last year he had 5 interceptions. It's crazy to think that he had 5 interceptions with the way people were talking. But I will admit, though, he was more Johnny on the spot than anything last year. So, but you still have to make the play, and those are still turnovers for your team. So we can see here, primary starter since about 2017 here with the Detroit Lions. Played cornerback, right? Nickel cornerback, strong safety, free safety. He has that type of versatility. So you have that guy at the position. He's had 14 interceptions since he became a primary starter. So it's pretty good. You see the guy right there. He can get his hands on the rock. Here's an example of the balanced shell that I was talking about. You can see Jamal Adams and Quandre Diggs here at depth, and Diggs has a responsibility because if you see this, it's played more like cover 6, like cover 2 on this side and cover 4 to this side. So that would mean in this particular one right here, you see a whole bunch of stick routes. So they're running the stick routes to try to draw these guys up while they send Larry Fitzgerald here on a seam route deep. You have Bobby Wagner here right here. B-Wags, he's sinking underneath that, playing man-to-man coverage. But Diggs has to guard against both this seam route and one of these stick routes here and be able to decipher on the fly with Kyler Murray, of course, throwing the ball, who's looking it off and everything. And he does a damn good job of breaking up this particular pass right here and helping his team. See right here on the pull. Great job. Kyler Murray thought he would have had him. He just straight up probably guessed that he would go for that particular route right there by, I think it might be Isabella. Particularly, they were wanting him to drive on the stick route here, but obviously he did not drive on the stick route. He breaks to Larry Fitzgerald on the fly and breaks up the pass. You can see it really good from this particular angle right here. Thank God he did too. Because Larry Fitzgerald, of course, is that dude. He may have had himself a touchdown over Bobby Wagner. But look at him come flying in. Come on. I love it. And they can do so many different things back there with the type of personnel that they have. I forget about a guy like Ugo Amadi you could put back there, or DJ Reed, who really came on. DJ Reed was balling. They got a whole bunch of different dudes, man. I love the Neal kid when he played. Hopefully he's still on the team. But the Neal kid back there, they have a whole bunch of guys that they can throw back there. But Quandre Diggs' range, physicality, and his instinct is the reason why he made the Pro Bowl. Look at that. All right, so when this happened, I already knew everybody's going to be mad. Now, looking back on it, it was a bad penalty. There's no doubt about that. But this guy is a tone setter. You have to keep that in mind. He wants to set the tone. He starts doing shit like this, people aren't going to want to come in the middle. Now, this shit was funny as hell to me. Look at him peel back off from his coverage, recognize what's going on, and bang. Now, it was a late hit. There's no doubt about that. It was a late hit, but you don't think this shit sent a message to DeAndre Hopkins? Look at this. Boom. Come on. All kinds of shit went funny on this one. Look at that. He's driving on the ball right here. The ball is behind him. He still helicopters this man. It's look right there. Look. One hit, he sleep. So he sleep, right? He weekend that Bernie's his ass. Then boom, he hits the ground, wakes up, and then automatically starts tapping on his head like, get me out of here. How you know to get himself out of there that quick? Look, how you gonna do that shit and then get up and act tough? He's like, get me out of here. I'm sleep. Weekend at Bernie's. Then he gonna get up and go be like, then go look at Quandre Diggs as if he was gonna do something. Man, come on, man. You got slept. My man got his stool softened. Look at this. All kinds of Duco lax off in that shit, sleep. Weird shit happening to that man. And he gonna go try to talk to Quandre Diggs. But that's that tone setting I'm talking about. And that's from your free safety who plays at the post? Come on, man. That shit ain't hard. I love this play right here. This shows patience, wherewithal, football intelligence. You'll see him being able to drive on this particular pass. The normal cover 3 scheme, obviously he's closing off the middle of the field. You can see how far he gets, right? You can see the hook right here, running that hook. And then he drifts back, and he's still able to get there. Oh, dislodges the ball. Come on. That was a long developing play, being able to just watch Kyler Murray, play action fake there. Murray bolting the pocket. He could potentially go downfield and still able to drive on it. And arrive at the moment of truth. Stu softened another cat, right? Stu softening all the Cardinals. Look at that. Head on the outside. Bang. Dislodges the ball there. That's some physicality for you right there. And your man Arnold right here, come on. He walking trying to clench his butt cheeks because he got his stool softened. He got his stool softened, and that man's trying to make sure he get to keep that shit up out his drawers right there. You can see him walking with small steps and shit like that. Come on now. Y'all can't be disrespecting Quandre Diggs, man. This dude is fun as hell to watch. Now, my man right here, they're going to pretty much roll coverage with him rolling down. Jamal Adams kind of closing off here. But it's a quick hidden play. You're going to have a couple of curl routes going on right here. One of the shorter variety, one of the longer variety. But the object of the game is to get your man Hayden Hurst right here. I think they needed a first down or something like that. Something real quick hidden and get him to the flats. And Quandre Diggs shoots on that bad boy something serious and dislodges it from my man Hayden Hurst. Look at that. Great football intelligence, great play recognition. He could have sat on this. Look at him. Immediately step up and recognize what's going on. This guy's probably a monster in the film room. Look at that. Him and Jamal Adams. I've heard stories about these dudes and their football intelligence. You got both of these guys on the same team right here. Very quick hit and play. Matt Ryan gets it out there. Of course, you know Matt Ryan's going to be accurate in that quick game there. It don't matter. He's able to break on this. They can't move the sticks. All right, here we go. The Rams offense, so it should be something we see a lot with Seattle now. But I love these levels concepts that they do here. And we'll get to the turnover portion here. So you can see he didn't really do anything on this, but he did make the catch at the very least. So you have that ghost action here. You'll have Robert Woods on a submarine route being the first level there. Cooper Kupp coming with the drag route. And then you have Higbee coming with the corner route right there. So you can see the levels there. And your boy Jamal Adams does a good job on this as well, being able to take his. So when you're in that zone right there, they give you multiple things to think about. You can see Adams take away Cooper Kupp, Shaquille Griffin sinking underneath of that corner route with Higbee there, and then Quandre Diggs patrolling the middle of the field. You could throw him the ball and they won't catch it. Quandre Diggs doesn't have those problems there. He has really good hands. So I have no clue. He was scared. He was just like, you know what? Y'all can have the ball. I don't want no more of this defense right here. Look at that. Just threw it right to him. But, hey, he caught it. Johnny on the spot. So on this one, they're running a pseudo prevent, just running coverage across the board here. And look who gets to the ball in a Hail Mary type situation. See him floating. That would be your 5'9" free safety going up over everybody and getting the ball here. Check this out. How is he coming up over everybody like that? This kid has a phenomenal leaping ability and great ball skills. There's a reason why that man has 14 interceptions since he's been a starter, and I believe, 8 since he's been a Seattle Seahawk? 8 over the last 1.5 seasons. Probably have to label this a simple miscommunication from Carson Wentz. Receiver turned on the inside. Threw it right there. But you can see he was playing for that receiver to go because he knew the type of leverage that Bobby Wagner had there over Dallas Goedert. And he's reading the eyes. You can see him clearly break when Carson Wentz breaks. And look at that. Boom. Goes right to the spot. Right to the damn spot. That almost looked like that was choreographed. Look at that. As soon as Wentz looks over there, you know what, man? I'm going to call it right there. I'm going to help me help myself. Seattle Seahawks view duration on the videos is the poorest that I have on the channel, so people aren't watching to the end like real men. Like real men watch to the end and then comment, all right? So you guys start watching to the end or whatever like that, I'll start back doing a little bit longer content. But hey, it is what it is, man. I love me some Quandre Diggs. Absolutely love the prospects for Seattle this season there on the in the NFC, along with several other teams. I cannot wait to see how it plays out. But you can't get on my boy Quandre Diggs. And please leave Jamal Adams alone. You know I might have to do some Jamal Adams work before the season starts as well to show how my boys out there housing these fools, right? Putting up crazy, crazy statistics from a third-level position and still not getting the credit that he deserves. So we shall see. But thanks to everyone out there. Thanks to everyone for the support. Make sure you support quality content. Seattle Seahawks fans, you guys definitely need to support quality content, man. Y'all know I'll be giving out them goods, baby, the goodies. And anything you want to give, man, is much appreciated. Want to keep the lights on. Want to continue to see that Seattle Seahawks content. Make sure you support quality content, man, and we can keep that happening, all right? But it's your boy Murph, the Underground King, Top Billin Sports, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.